Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books and snacks are life. I'm Nicole. That's Vanessa. Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
We are fully into November now.
Hey.
It's almost Thanksgiving. It's not almost Thanksgiving, but we're closer.
Yeah. It'll happen.
Yeah. We don't care about Thanksgiving.
No, I care about food.
All right. I care about time off from work.
Ooh.
That's really the only thing that I care about is that I get time off work.
All right, I guess food might have to go to number 2.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Is there anything that's happening? Is there anything exciting happening? Okay, great.
Yes, I have an update.
Great.
An
update to something we've talked about before?
Yes, but
Okay.
I didn't go back and research which episode it was. So you guys are just going to have to figure that out for yourselves. But do you remember when we talked about the reader glasses, the soles?
Yes. You bought them.
I didn't buy them.
I was like, those aren't them.
These are not them. These are the mirror glasses.
If you're not looking at YouTube right now, go to YouTube.
Yeah, I think I made a comment along the lines of if these readers are any amount less than the Saul readers, then I was gonna buy them.
Yeah.
These were $9.99.
Oh, yeah. I think it was episode 50. I want to say it was 55 that we talked about that in. And yes, you said if they were less than $250, you were going to buy them.
And here we are, proud owner of the mirror readers.
Okay. Have you tried them?
Yes.
And? I
like that I don't have to move my head. Like, I can just,
okay.
But like it feels like an extra layer of like lazy, because like if I'm laying on the couch, like it's really not that much for me to just be like
right,
like I'm not losing my spot by not moving my head. Like I'm still
I'm absolutely using this as our thumbnail.
Good.
Just so you know, because that look is beautiful.
I know. I want to paint little eyes onto here because I think that would be really creepy. Just like looking down and there's eyes right there. It's like looking at.
Well, yeah, and when you're laying, you have to make it to where when you're laying down, they're like looking at Mike behind you. Yeah, like that. It's gonna be great.
This is our thumbnail.
Lovely. Do you find that it makes do your eyes strain at all, or you can see it perfectly?
No,
they do. Okay.
I have to hold my phone right here.
Okay.
So it's not like I can, because the lenses are so small. Look at that.
Right. Yeah, those are tiny. Okay.
And they've gotten kind of dirty.
Okay, so your eyes do strain a little bit trying to focus on... Right,
well, because the viewing window is so small, I can almost fit my whole phone on there, but you have to have it in the exact right spot, because you move it around too much and you're missing part of your phone. So I haven't tried it with an e-reader. I've only used my phone. I haven't tried it with a book or anything like that, but I have a feeling that it's probably not as effective with larger devices.
Right, yeah. Well, I'm interested to hear your feedback on that when you finally try it, but I'm also glad that you only spent $9.99 and that you didn't spend a lot of money on it, because that would have been very sad and disappointing.
Right, as soon as I said if it's any amount less than $210 or whatever, and then in my mind I was like, fuck, these better not be $200.
Right, yes. Yeah, I thought they were going to be 50 something, and well, 10 is way better than all of that.
Yeah, you can get better ones, you know, but
yeah, I'm sure.
I was like, So maybe the
try
more
the vibes.
Yeah, the more expensive ones might be bigger or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you put yourself out there and tried them for us.
Tried new things. You heard it here first.
Yes, exactly. Well, I don't have anything like super exciting for you, but I do have. Did you hear that Vanessa Allen announced the third book of Lights Out? Okay. So she, it's going to be called Game On for anyone who doesn't know. Game On, coming out March 2026. And I think it does follow who we thought, like it follows who we thought it was going to follow.
Right. That guy.
The one guy who somehow is now like a kingpin in the in whatever he's doing.
Somehow this bro dude turned into a kingpin.
Yeah. I don't know how it happened, but we're going to get his story with the girl that he brought at the end of Caught Up to the place. The barbecue.
I still maintain that she is fuck.
What?
I still maintain.
Yep, still maintain it. Whatever I said last time.
Whatever I said in that episode. Oh, I still maintain she's a cannibal.
Oh. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she's not, but we can bet $1 on it.
All right.
Okay, great.
Bet $1.
Okay, bet $1 that she is not a cannibal. I do think in the description, I don't know what it is now, but in the description there's like something about her that like we didn't know before. Okay. Some information about her. I don't remember what it was. I did see that the announcement that it was coming out, and I was like, I'll probably read it. But then that was like the extent of my my research on it. I think I read a couple comments from people underneath, and there was so many comments that were like, I did not like Caught Up. Hopefully Game On is better. And I was like, okay, we're all on the same page, I think.
Yeah, and I think I'm definitely in the same boat. I'll give this one a try. But if it's closer to how Caught Up was, I think I'm done.
Yep.
Not that I think she's gonna make more. But
right, I was gonna say I don't know how many she's planning. Because I don't think I've seen anything that says like what the plan is for this series. But yeah, we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
hopefully it's better. Hopefully it's more in line with book 1.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, and then more book news. I have the Sarah A. Parker, the author of the oh, crap.
Aha!
No, it's my turn. I can't remember what the name of the first book is. It's the second book is The Ballad of the Falling Dragons. Okay, hold on. Got it. Okay. So she is the author of the When the Moon Hatched book.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So it's delayed again. Book 2. So it was supposed to, I'm pretty sure it was originally November. It was supposed to come out. And then I think a few episodes ago, I told you that it got pushed to February of 26. And then recently it just got pushed again to April of 26. So I don't know exactly what's happening, but this book keeps making its way further and further away. So
hit like a block or something.
Yeah. I don't, so because of where we are in time, I don't know if it's a publishing issue or an editing issue or like where does she have to be at in the timeline now that we're only like a few months out from the original.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Maybe the editing process or something is just taking a lot longer.
Yeah, like maybe she wasn't as finished as like maybe she thought before. Or there had like major revisions or something like that.
Yeah, I'm interested to see, but yeah, we're back. We're at the end of April now of 2026 for the release. So I'll keep you updated if it gets pushed again.
Yeah, let us know.
Hopefully it does not, but yeah. Is there a noise happening on your side?
It's an airplane.
Fuck you, airplane.
I know. It's really low.
I can hear it. Stupid airplane. I was listening to a podcast the other day. anyone listens to And That's Why We Drink.
Mm-hmm.
And M experienced an earthquake live.
Oh, nice.
As they were recording, and I was like, oh my God.
And they kept it in there is cool.
Yeah, they kept it in. All of a sudden, M was just like, earthquake. Like, they just announced it. And I was like, oh, okay. There's an earthquake happening for M.
He's like completely calm about it. It's like,
yeah. Just started shaking, and M was like, earthquake. Christina's like, are you okay?
as long as I still have Wi-Fi, we're good.
Right. Yeah, everything was fine. They kept recording. But
Nice.
yeah, it was funny. And then can I share one more thing I found on the internet?
Mm-hmm.
It's bookish related, but it's not like specific book related.
Book adjacent.
Book adjacent. Not remember. You know that one? She's the Brit and her books girl on like Instagram and TikTok and stuff. She's the one who has the whiteboard.
Okay. Yeah.
So I love her content, just like because she like literally just does not give a shit, and so it makes me very happy. But something she posted the other day was somebody in her comment section said this, and I wholeheartedly agree with her reaction to it. So she posted something about needing plot in a book and stuff like that, and the comment said, I couldn't disagree with a post more. If a book has too much plot, I put it down. I want my reading to be fun, a fun break from reality. I'm not looking for art. And Brit in her book said, this is the stupidest thing I've read all day. And it made me laugh because, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a difference between having a book with no plot.
Yeah.
And, like what are you reading if the book has no plot?
Exactly. I was like, every book has a plot. Like,
yeah.
If you want no plot, you're not reading anything. You're reading.
No.
Like, I don't know. It's weird.
That is very weird. So, and if a book has too much plot, I put it down. So, I mean, I guess that just means you're just reading very, like, high level. Are you just reading smutty books?
Maybe you're just
no
reading
plot,
like
smutty.
Romance smut or something. Because I mean, yeah, if you want to have any kind of storyline, you have to have something to like prop it up, right?
Right.
Like, you need a plot. So
yeah,
I don't know.
It was just a very interesting take on reading.
Yeah, unless like I'm trying to give that person the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe they just mean like I don't like a lot of world building, or I don't like when it's so focused on plot that you miss out on people or something. Like really trying to stretch here. So
that's fair. That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to bring it up, because I was like, that's a very weird take, and I need to talk it through.
Yeah. I assume there's something else behind that, right? Because
I would hope so.
It feels like you wouldn't be able to write a book without a plot. Yeah. Unless like I'm missing something. I'm not a writer, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like literally, what are you reading if you're upset that the book has too much plot? Also, what is too much plot? Is there, like you said, does that just mean like excessive world building? Does it mean like, I don't know what that means. I need more information, girl from the internet.
Yeah, girl from the internet.
Yes.
We'll tag her in our post, girl from the internet.
That's right. That is all I have for you in the book world.
Cool.
Do you have a snack?
Oh, I do.
Okay. You have a good snack?
I think so.
Okay.
So, one of my favorite snacks. Have you ever had the Nerds clusters?
Yes.
OMG. I love those things. They're so
tasty.
Those
are good. Those are good movie theater snacks.
Yeah, and they're great. I like to snack on them. I like, like I saw a post, and I have to love the running community. Like, I know this, I'm going off on a tangent, but I saw a post, and it was about Nerds clusters. Somebody had mathed out how many Nerds clusters you could eat an hour while running to like maintain like, that carb. So they,
Yes.
they caveat that Nerds Clusters aren't like the full package deal. You can't just eat Nerd Clusters and expect not to crash, right? Like you need like electrolytes and,
there's all the other things that are
carbs and like a certain number of carbs and sugars and stuff like that. Like there's a very scientific ratio out there that I don't know. But because the running community is full of psychopaths, somebody posted like, if you want to, you can eat like 16 Nerds Clusters an hour and one goo for 30 grams of carbs. And it went on like, for 50 grams of carbs, eat this many Nerds Clusters. And it just tickled me to death that people are out there finding candy that everybody loves and like how do I eat this while I'm working out?
I feel like I've seen something very similar because I get a lot of running posts and stuff or things in my feed from Tim, and so I feel like I've seen either, if I haven't seen that exact one, I've seen one that's similar. I want to say I saw one with like Sour Patch Kids.
Oh yes.
Of eating those during running, and it's basically just like any of like the endurance runners or like long distance runners, they're all crazy like that, where they're just like, what else can I eat while I'm running?
Right. Like if you're running that much, like the people who are running hundreds of miles, like a month or whatever, I assume you probably get tired of just eating the same snacks, right?
Yes.
I know I sure as shit do, and I'm not running that much. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of goose. So, like, I assume that that's also something that, like...
Right.
So I can see why people are going out of their way to be like, all right, how do I eat? How many Sour Patch Kids can I eat?
Yes. And especially if you're running that many miles and stuff, like it's all gonna be a wash in the end as far as like your nutrition goes. So they're just like, yeah, whatever. I get to eat what I want, and I still get to take in everything I need to take in.
Right. I can eat all the food that I need for healthy vitamins, and then I still get to eat a whole bag of Skittles. So.
And Tim takes that to heart.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, that dude will crush a bag. We live like 4 minutes from from like a gas station, and he'll finish the bag of Sour Patch Kids between the gas station and home. Like
and make sure to end all his runs at the gas station.
Yes.
Nice.
Dude, how do you do this to you? I don't understand. Anyway.
Yes.
All right. So Nerd Clusters are your...
I'm rating in Nerd Clusters today.
Okay, great.
They're so delicious.
What a fun time. I am going to rate in I forgot. Oh, the Frosted Mini Wheats makes a pumpkin pie flavor.
Yes, I've seen those.
We saw it in the grocery store the other day, and Tim was like, well, I kind of have to try that. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll bring them. So I had a handful. That is how many I have eaten. The box is gone. So,
oh, Jesus, they must have been good.
Yeah, he enjoyed them.
Yeah, so they also make like strawberry and blueberry, like Frosted Mini Wheats. Those are also pretty good.
Are they? I was gonna say I've never tried those. I know I've seen them before, but I've never tried them.
Yeah, when E was younger and we were trying to not buy like Lucky Charms and like like stuff that's just it's marshmallows and cardboard, trying to get some kind of nutrition in him. We used to buy the blueberry ones all the time. Those are pretty good.
Nice. I mean, I really enjoy just regular Frosted Mini Wheats.
Oh,
so those are, I used to love those as just like a snack, like a bowl, just like sitting on them, like eating them out of the bowl. So those are delicious. But the pumpkin ones they're good, but like I'm not that big of a pumpkin spice girl. So I say they're pretty good, but they're not my favorite.
Okay.
But I still, for the season, I'm going to use them as my my snack.
Nice. Have you ever seen the ones that I don't think they're frosted, but they're like this big?
No.
The frost, like the mini wheats.
Like the size of your palm?
They're like the size of like bars of soap.
No.
Yes. So I don't think they're frosted, but they're literally...
It's just the wheat?
It's just that like shredded wheat in a bar form, and it's like
No.
like I said, it's like the size of a bar of soap or something. I feel like I have a memory of like my grandfather eating those or something.
Taking a bite out
It's
of
like
the wheat?
in a bowl with like milk
with
on
milk.
it, and
Okay.
using the spoon to cut chunks off of and eating it, and like just like I just remember being a kid, just be like, where the fuck did you get that giant ass mini wheat?
Well, they do have the regular size, like frosted wheats. Frosted. I don't know what they call them, but like where the thing is like a little bigger. I've seen those, but.
Okay, so I need somebody else to validate my memory.
Yeah, I can't remember
I'm
seeing just like a block of...
I'm going to look in the store to see if I can find them, but I need somebody, please, listener, if you are going to not talk to us ever, make it list. Right. I need to know if anybody else remembers this, because I feel like you ever have like a memory from childhood where you're like, oh my God, the snow was 16 feet high because it was over your head, and then you see a picture and you're only 3 foot tall and the snow's taller than you, so you're like, oh, maybe snow wasn't that deep.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, is it one of those things where just as a small child, it just looked huge to me? Okay. But I have a very vivid memory of a giant block of mini wheat.
Okay, yeah, I can't wait I need to know if this is a real thing, because I just can't visualize it.
Yeah, I have to. I'm gonna ask Mike after this. Okay. If Mike says he remembers, it's a thing. That guy,
it's a thing. Yes,
he remembers everything. So
okay, great. It will be fact.
Yes, yeah, mostly fact.
Sure. All right. Well, book time.
Sure. Do you want me to go first?
Mm-hmm. That is your job.
Oh, okay. All right. So I have a sticky note for this book before I start. So this book is called Unlikely Story by Ali Rosen. When I read it, it was a Kindle Unlimited. It's a romance. I read this book back in May, I think. Mm-hmm. It was a while ago.
I feel like I downloaded this book.
Oh, okay.
I haven't read it, but I downloaded it.
All right. So this book, I'm going to say this review and the description, is going to be spoilery. And so I apologize up front. But in my defense, the description is spoilery. Oh. And once you start reading the book, you get like 2 chapters in, you already know what's going to happen.
Well, I bought this book for $0 in February. Was it a Kindle? Was it a Amazon First book? Or First Reads or whatever? I think it was. For February. Yep. I was going to say it sounds familiar. Okay.
Are you going to read it?
No, not now.
I was going to say, shit.
It was $0, so...
I can pick
haven't
another
thought
book.
about it since. No, it's fine. You're good.
Okay, so like I said, this book is, it's a little. I'm gonna get a little spoilery. I'm not gonna give away the whole book.
Okay.
All right. Nora is a relationship therapist. She also happens to write an advice column helping people deal with relationship issues. And she's been doing this for about 7 years. Okay. She also has an embarrassing secret. She's in love with her editor, a fellow named Jay. Just the letter J. Yes. Whom she's never met, but she feels like she's known him really well. She knows him very well because, like I said, he's been her editor for like 7 years. They talk all the time.
Okay, so they correspond about like the things that she's submitting and stuff like that.
Right. And because of the relationship column, it also goes into like...
I see.
More than just that because, they talk about how that ties into each other's lives and, like stuff like that. So she has some strong feelings for him, right? And so then she's really happy to find out that like her boss at the I don't want to call it a magazine because I think it's a newspaper. Has asked her to come to London, where the newspaper is based out of, so that way she can meet the new like owner of the newspaper and stuff like that. So, and in about the same time that this has happened, Jay has casually mentioned that he has just broken off with his girlfriend. So
he's single.
He's single, and Nora sees this as fate, right?
Okay.
But that's not all that's happening in Nora's life. There is a new tenant in her building, and his name is Eli, and it's none other than a former client's ex-boyfriend, if that makes sense, who she helped them professionally break up.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, she helped the woman who is her client find the error of her, like come to terms with the fact that she didn't want to be with Eli anymore, and because of their therapy sessions, the girl broke it off with Eli.
Okay. Can I take a little tangent real fast?
Yes.
So, have you ever watched the show Married at First Sight?
Mm-mm.
So I go through waves of it where like I'll binge a whole season or two and then I don't watch for like a year or 2 years and then I'll do whatever. Anyways, I love that show. It's great. There is a season of that show where, if you don't know the premise, it's people literally like are professionally matched and then they show up at the altar and they get married and then they live together for however many, whatever. And throughout the process, they're meeting with like psychologists and stuff like that. So one of the couples did not do well together. And they were struggling. They were trying to figure out if they were going to stay married or whatever. And in the end, they divorced. And he is now married to the psychologist from the show.
Tisk.
Yes. It's been a while now. They've been married or together for a few years. But when it first came out that they were like dating and stuff, it was like, whoa.
That feels illegal.
That feels like that's not what you should do. You literally on national television like helped this couple or whatever, and now you're dating him. Like, it feels crazy. Anyways, as soon as you started explaining that, I immediately was like, oh shit, this is Married at First Sight.
Oh no. Maybe that's where she got the book idea.
Maybe. Okay. Sorry for the tangent.
You're good. So anyway, once Eli realizes who Nora is, he decides to, take out his frustrations with Nora for her what he sees as interference and past wrongs by just being obnoxious and kind of a douchebag, right? But the more time Nora and Eli spend together, the more she sees past his obnoxiousness. But then there's also Jay. Like, what is she going to do about Jay? Oh, man.
She's been in love for so many years.
I know. It's so much. So
I feel like I already know what happened.
Right. I did not give you guys anything more than what was in the description of the book.
Okay.
And so, like I said, it's spoilery in the fact that you already know what's going to happen. You already know who Eli and Jay are and how this love triangle is going to wrap up, right?
Yeah.
That being said, this book really felt like Eli and Jay were two different people.
Okay.
Like the person Eli was and the person Jay was, it was just... They were, I don't know, they felt too different to be the same person, even though the whole time you knew that they were the same person.
Right.
Because I think even in, like, he signs his stuff with Jay, but then he's, like, talking as Eli. It's really weird.
Okay.
So, one thing that I liked about this book... One thing that I liked about this book, maybe two, is I liked all of the letters back and forth, and everybody knows that that's like my favorite trope, right?
Yeah.
The second thing is I I just think it's adorable when adults act like they have like a teenage crush. That makes sense, where they get like oh my god,
like the butterflies and the giddiness.
Yeah. I like that kind of stuff. I think it like if I'm in the right mood, it like I'm just like, oh, it's so adorable.
Yes.
So that being said, this book, not only did it have my favorite, but it was based on like wild amounts of miscommunication. And it was
you got both sides of the spectrum.
Yes, but it was like the miscommunication felt deliberate.
Okay.
Like it was stuff like, because like Jay lives in England, Eli lives in like wherever, like I think New York or whatever. So it's like, oh, they can't possibly be the same thing. So it's like stuff like, oh, what's Jay doing texting me back at like what would be 2 a.m. England time, right?
Yeah.
And then instead of being like investigating that, she's just like, oh, that's weird, and just like moves on. And I know they're like, reaching for straws, Nicole. No. So her and Eli start talking and becoming friends, like I mentioned. Like this goes on for months of them like getting to know each other and spending time together, and it just felt like very easy ways to figure out that these two people are the same people were never discussed. Like, what do you do for work? I don't like to talk about my work.
And Eli knows that it's her.
He does after a while. He does after a while.
Oh.
So it's like so yeah, it's just like one of those weird things.
Oh, does she use a pen name for the newspaper, like for her articles or something? Because like, how would he not know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like one of those things, though, that it's like, she asks him, like things like, what do you do for work? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. She's like, oh, okay. Like, dude, you're friends for like 4 months. Like,
right. And you don't want to talk about what you do?
Still don't want to, like, what's your job? Like,
are you a spy?
Like, yeah, like,
are you a hitman?
Right. Like, oh, where did you move from?
Mm-hmm.
If you would have said England, like,
right.
But she like, like she never asks those types of questions, right? So it's like all of the questions that would have gotten them there faster never happened. So miscommunication, but also kind of like that weird shell game where it kind of feels deliberate. There's just too many convenience things.
Okay.
Like take my word for it, or like stuff like that. It's just too much of that to be a good book. But I would say this book is so-so, right?
All right. Enjoyable but not great.
Yeah, like I didn't.
Okay.
I never got to the point where I was like, do I want to stop reading this?
Okay.
I was just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, okay. I can ignore the fact that you're being, like, Nora's being obtuse.
Okay.
Because, like, I was still enjoying, like, the letter writing and, like,
right.
Yeah. I kind of also like the trope where you don't know who, like, that, like, you don't know who it is or whatever. So, I don't know. It was so-so. I gave it an average. I gave it a 3. Okay. What am I talking about? 3 nerds clusters.
Oh, that's right. Nerd clusters.
Like, what am I rating in? Oh my god.
I forgot. All right.
And that's my book.
Okay, great. I picked 2 books this week. Because for 2 reasons. I have 2 books this week. One, because the first book I don't really have that much to say about it. And 2, when I tell you the titles, it made me laugh so that the titles were so close to each other, and I was like, both of these need to happen on the same day. So I'll tell you what they both are. Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, and the other book is called And Then She Vanished by Nick Jones.
Oh, when I saw those in the thing, I thought I didn't even read the I didn't even read by who they were by, the authors. I was just like, oh, she's doing a duology. Cool.
Nope. They're very different, very completely different books. But I thought that the titles fit together, so I was like, I'm going to put them in the same episode.
Nice.
Okay. So the first one I'm going to do is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. It is a thriller, and I listened to this book, and it was a sister book club.
Nice.
Back in May.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Okay, so Ellie is your normal 15-year-old girl who is just worried about her school tests and cute boys. She is her mother's golden child and she has multiple children. So, yes, Ellie is her golden child. And one day she's just gone. She just disappears. 10 years later, there's a gnat flying around me. Sorry. 10 years later, her mom, Laurel, has never given up hope that her daughter will come home one day, all of that. In the last 10 years, her marriage has fallen apart. Her relationship with her other children have fallen apart. She's basically just trying to make it through life and still has hope that her daughter's going to come home one day. Mm-hmm. So one day she meets this man, Floyd, in the cafe. And he's a charming and charismatic man who sweeps Laurel off of her feet. And before long, they begin dating, and she meets his 9-year-old daughter, Poppy. And Poppy is an outgoing, smart little girl who happens to have a very strong resemblance to Ellie. Laurel begins digging into some information and begins uncovering some lies and information, leading to finally finding out what happened to her daughter. Dun, dun, dun. It was all right.
The whole time you were talking about this, I was like, man, I feel so bad for all these other children.
Yes. Yeah, it's actually, that part of the book is actually kind of sad. The way it's almost like she just kind of forgot about them a little bit. And they were all around the same age as Ellie. Ellie was 15 when she went missing. And I think the other two kids are younger. And it's almost like everything just kind of fell apart, and she just kind of ended up with a very strained relationship with them because they could feel that she didn't care as much. She wasn't as focused on them as much. And it was really sad.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So overall, the book, neither my sister or I had very strong feelings about it.
Okay.
We kind of both just came out of it and was just meh. It was a book. It was mildly entertaining. I figured out 2 of the big twists in the book at 27%. Yes, so 27% into it, I figured out 2 of the big twists, which is chapter 19, and my sister figured it out in chapter 17.
Wow.
So we both, she beat me, but for anyone who really likes thrillers and twists and mysteries and stuff, maybe this one isn't it, because you do find out before you even get to the 50%, it's pretty heavy-handed. It was for me, and I think Ashley felt the same way. It was pretty slow, pretty drawn out. With having enough information for us to figure it out that early, it just felt like everything else was almost filler information, unnecessary. And then the last thing I would say is that I actually am a little upset with how it ended. It was a little sad, and I didn't agree with how it ended. And that's that. So Lisa Jewell is a pretty big thriller author, and this is our second or third book that we've read by her, and a kind of same vibes. So I'm rating this one 3 pumpkin mini wheats, but very average 3 rating. And I feel that was kind of the same for her other books that we've read of her, of hers as well, where we're just maybe this author isn't for us. So that's that. That's why I said I knew the first one was going to be short, because I just don't really have a lot to say about it, because I figured it out super fast, and then it was just well, but I don't know what the rest of this is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this, but like when you said heavy-handed, when you like are reading books like that and the author feels like they're going out of their way to like club you in the head to help you figure it out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of those like, man, like
but that's not why I feel like that's not why people read mystery thrillers, right? Like you kind of want to find out at the like 60% mark or 70% mark to where you're like, oh shit, and then the fallout happens after that, not at 25%.
Yeah, I imagine it's really difficult to like thread that needle, right?
Oh, for sure. I can't imagine being a mystery writer.
Right. Like, you know, because people are obviously going into your books with the intention of like, I'm going to read this.
Yes.
And I'm probably like, my brain is already trying to figure this out, right? Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. But like what you're saying, like when it's, you don't need to be overdone because I'm already there. I'm already on board. Yeah.
Yep. 100%. So that's that one. Lisa Jewell, I don't know if I'll read her anymore because I feel like it's been the same thing in everything that we've read from her. So
okay.
So that's that. So my second book is called And Then She Vanished by Nick Jones. And this is completely different. This is sci-fi time travel.
Oh, nice.
And I also listened to this book. It is book 1 of 4 in the Joseph Bridgman series.
This is not good.
Why?
Because you are only reviewing the first book.
So I have finished book 2.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll keep going.
Okay.
I don't even know if I'll review book 2.
Wow.
We'll see. Okay. So, And Then She Vanished. Joseph Bridgman's life is or has fallen apart. Kind of both.
Okay.
Over 20 years ago, his little sister Amy went missing without a trace. He was 14 and she was 7, I think. Joe and Amy were at the local fair together when he took his eyes off of her for just a second, and then she vanished. This event basically changed the entire trajectory of his entire family. So the next 20 years were really hard with just life in general of now his sister's gone and his parents are dealing with that and like all the things. So now, after suffering with some insomnia for some time, a friend recommends that he go see a hypnotherapist to help him try to figure out if he can get through, like get some sleep. After putting the advice that he receives into action, he accidentally discovers that he can time travel.
Whoa!
I want that to happen to me.
I know.
So at first it's only a few minutes. So the very first time that he time travels, it's literally just like a few minutes back. And after some practice, he learns that he can go farther. But there's a problem because the farther he goes back, the less time he has there. So basically, this isn't numbers straight out of the book, but just kind of think like if he goes back a month, he only has 24 hours there. If he goes back a year, he only has 12 hours there. So if he goes back 5 years, 3 hours, like something like that. So the longer he goes back, the less time he actually has at that location. There's one of the times that he travels, he literally is only there for like a minute and a half and then travels back. So it's not long enough for him to do what he wants to do, which is go back and find out what happened to his sister and can he save her? Like, can he stop her disappearance? So basically, he has to learn how to master time traveling and figure out if he can make it back 20 years. So that's the story. That's the book. First things first. One of the reasons I picked this book was because it is narrated by Ray Porter, who is Project Hail Mary for anyone. Yeah. I was supremely disappointed.
No.
So one...
Ray Porter?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
For a couple reasons. So one, I couldn't not hear Ryland from Project Hail Mary. Obviously, it's the same voice. He's using his same voice. He didn't put on a different voice or whatever.
How dare he use his own voice?
How dare you use your own voice? But I just feel like Ryland is so ingrained now with his voice that like it was really hard for me to not. But I think even bigger than that, my problem is this book is set in Britain.
Oh.
Joseph was spoken in Ray's regular old American accent. However, all of the side characters are spoken in an English accent.
Yeah, come on, Ray.
So I really had a problem with this. It was, I don't know if distracting is the right word, but it did really bother me knowing that this man, this person, what's his name again? Joseph, Joe, he's a native English person. Like, he's born and raised there. It's not like he's an American that moved there or something. Right, and so everyone else around him just speaks English. No, he is from there. And so it was really weird to hear him speaking like with an American accent the entire time, and then everyone around him speak in a British accent,
like a posh British accent, or like
I just like just standard. I don't know what the right word is.
Do you?
No,
that's probably not it.
No, I don't know what the right word is. Just standard, what you would like normally hear from like a Londoner or something. But it was, I don't know. It was just very odd to me, and that was really disappointing, because if your book is set in Britain, one, why don't you pick a British voice actor? I understand wanting to get like a big name narrator. It makes sense, but
where's
like
Kovna at?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's my man Kovna?
Exactly. Why didn't you go with a big name English accent speaker? It just felt so weird to me.
Yeah, it seems like I don't want to say a waste, but like,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, so for that, I feel like it didn't affect my enjoyment of the book in a big way, but it did have like I was disappointed in that for sure. So now for the book itself. One thing I saw in, like, I was reading some reviews online, and like people had an issue with it being in first person, which was really weird to me. So it is in first person. I don't think I had any problems with it. It was fine for me. And also people had issues with how of the time traveling. Well, I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I did not have all those same problems. So for anyone, if you're interested in this and you go read all of those other people's reviews before you decide to jump in, I didn't have all the same problems that all those people out there had. So one of the things, the way that he time travels is, I don't think this is a spoiler because you kind of learn out early on, whatever. He connects with objects. So like if he touches an object or is able to connect with it in some way, he's able to like travel to a time that is connected to that object.
Okay.
And I thought that was really cool. I was like, that's an interesting way for him to time travel. I also really liked how he figured out that he can time travel. I liked him trying to figure out all the math of like, okay, if I do this, then I can stay for this long. And if I do, like, I really enjoyed that part of it. I don't know. All of his friends are pretty great. Like, all of the side characters that he's working with and all that, they really try to help his cause and they all kind of find out along the way that he has this ability, and they all try to help him in some way.
Nice.
And so I really liked that. The story of Amy is also really interesting, and the story of what happened to her, I was not really expecting. So that was a good surprise that it was like what happened to her and how it all kind of played out. I was like, oh, I actually didn't see that coming. I feel like there's probably some people that probably could have figured it out. But for me, I was just like, oh, cool.
Yeah, you're probably more focused on what's this guy doing with his time traveling? And,
yes,
okay.
I was absolutely more focused on him and like, is he going to be able to make it? Is he going to be able to do it? Who's going to be able to help him get there? Like all that kind of stuff. So overall, I did really enjoy this. I rated it 4 pumpkin mini wheats. So I really enjoyed it. I'll give you a little piece of book 2. Maybe I'll review it in the future. But, and I enjoyed it. I just feel like it was...
Is it a different story?
No, it's still his story.
Well, I mean, like, is is it a continuation of him trying to figure out what happened to his sister? Or?
No,
okay.
You do get closure from that in this book. Okay. So by the end of this book, you find out like what happened to her, how it happened, and kind of like the completion of that storyline. Okay. No, in the next one is, which is why I feel like I don't know about it, because it there's like a time traveling organization that comes in. Yeah, like an organization that comes in and is like, hey, we have this mission we need you to go back and fix and take care of. And so it was good. I don't really I'll have to be very like chaotic Vanessa right now if I tried to tell you more about it, but ultimately like I enjoyed it, but it was not the same story. Like it didn't have the same vibe to me as the first one did.
Yeah, so I mean, like if this is not me having read it or anything, but when you're telling me about the first one, it feels like it's not sci-fi. It's just like a guy who has an ability, and I can look past the fact that he can time travel, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
The second book sounds more like we're getting into actual sci-fi. Like there's an agency who monitors and they need him to fight evil or something like that. And now I'm like,
we need you. So basically, yes, book 2, he has to go. They want him to go back in time and change something that happened to affect the future, like all that kind of stuff. So yes, it's this agency, this organization that wants to. And I was just like, okay, which is why I feel like I enjoyed it, but like, it's why I don't know if I'm going to continue on to book 3 and 4, because I think that this agency becomes a bigger deal, and I don't know if that's really what I want.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, I'd be okay if I stopped at book 2. So
interesting.
I'd also be okay if I would have just stopped at book 1, but because I feel like you get enough closure from book 1 that like you don't have to keep going. So that's that.
Okay.
Are you ready for a discussion question?
Of course.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Are you ready for a long one?
Yes. Okay. I could tell as soon as you started opening it. Like, oh my God.
It's on the whole paper.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, there's no, like, oh, I wonder which one this is.
That's why I always know which one. It's like pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Like, I know exactly which one it is. Okay. Are you ready for some never have I evers with common book tropes?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, actually, was it this episode or the last episode that we talked about the holding her breath? Like I didn't know I had a breath. Last episode, last week. Yeah. So last week we were talking about this. This fits because never have I ever let out a breath I didn't know I was holding.
I can't. March 18th, 1987.
You went back to the 19s. Oh no.
But I've probably definitely done it.
I don't know that I've ever like actually like actively thought that it happened though. Like
yeah, it wasn't like I've never been in a situation where I've been sitting there and all of a sudden I was like
don't die.
But I've definitely been sitting there and like noticed that my breathing is very shallow.
Right. Yes. I wonder if it's like when I'm angry, when I'm like super angry and I'm just holding my breath so that I don't say bad things to people. Yeah, maybe. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, I'm holding my breath. I probably should breathe. Okay. Never have I ever heard screaming only to realize it was me. I can say that I don't think that this ever happened to me, and every time I read that in a book I'm just like, what are you doing? How did you not know it was you?
Yeah. So I've had dreams or nightmares where I'm screaming in my nightmare and I'm making noise out loud.
Happens
and like
to me all the time.
Mike will be like, Nicole,
Are you
Nicole,
okay?
wake up. It's not like I'm bloody murder screaming,
No.
but I'm like,
Mine comes out like a whispery, like, yes. Tim is always like, what is happening?
I know, it's like the stupidest shit too. Like,
Yes.
there was a ghost chasing me.
Oh, that's happened to me one time. Have you ever had sleep paralysis? Paralysis? Oh, good Lord. So that's happened to me it used to happen to me a lot. We won't talk about it. But maybe a side tangent. This is why we need Patreon. We'll talk about sleep paralysis and Patreon. There was one time where I had a super, super bad sleep paralysis situation, and I was like, I could, like, my eyes were open and I could see somebody in the room, and I was like screaming, but it out loud, it was coming out like, and Tim was like, are you okay? What is happening? He's like, hello? Yes, I'm just like laying there, not responding to him, like moan screaming with my eyes open. Tim is like, I think we have to move out. Okay, anyway. So out loud in real life, no, I've never screamed and not known it was me.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever clenched my fists until my nails left marks. Like, where you're like, yeah.
I apparently need to drink more water because, like, I have like, just doing this, I'll have the little crescents.
No, but like, yeah, do you have like the crescent from your nails, like digging into your skin?
Like, like I said, like, I can do just this right here.
Yes.
There they are.
I can't. No, I don't think that I have ever, like, well,
I don't know. I mean,
like, out of anger and stuff, like, I don't, that's not my reaction. It's not to, like, clench my fists. So I'm going to say no to this one.
Yeah.
Never have I ever fell to my knees in the rain. Not in
like
any kind of dramatic fashion. No. I might have tripped and fell.
Yeah, have I fallen? Yes.
Yes. But no, not in ever like a dramatic, like, why, God, why? No. Okay. Never have I ever tripped and fell into someone's arms. I don't think I have.
No, I don't think so.
Where it's like a meet cute situation where you're just like in a cafe, like do, and you just fall into this dreamy man's arms.
No. Usually it's just I'm trying to get by Mike in the kitchen, and we're just both getting in each other's way, and then I trip over him.
That's, all right.
Usually about one.
Okay. Never have I ever described someone's scent as intoxicating. I have not ever done that.
No, I had to answer the question. No, but without getting into a side tangent, I'll wait. I'll save it for a book, like a book review, because I have thoughts.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't think I ever used the word intoxicating. So like, but in any kind of scent, I just don't feel, unless the smell is like bad. I feel like I don't really have feelings about people's scent.
Yeah, I mean, there's been times where I'm like, oh, like my husband smells good, or like somebody's like hair shampoo or something, like, oh, what kind of shampoo is that? Because it smells really good. No, but I'm not like, you know, like,
it's not intoxicating,
right? Yeah, I'm not trying to like snort lines or something, right?
I've got a couple of fun ones in here for you. Never have I ever discovered I'm not who I thought I was.
Happens all the time.
Happens all the time.
Why?
Like, all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I'm actually the queen of my castle.
No, usually it's like a certain time of the month. I'm like, why are you being such a bitch? Like, who are you?
That's right. Yes. So once a month, we're like, who are I? Who are I?
Who are I?
Who are I? Who am I? Okay. Never have I ever been the only one who can save the world.
No.
Never.
Or am I? You're welcome.
Yeah, we actually, do we know?
Yeah.
Or are I?
Or are I?
Or are I? Never have I ever shouted, "You don't understand," and run away.
I've shouted, "You don't understand," but I don't think I ran away afterwards.
I might have. This one is it's a possibility for me. There's one time, man, there's a lot of tangents happening. There's one time that I was sleepwalking and I tried to take a shower. Like I went into the bathroom and like turned the water on, and my mom it was when I was a teenager, and my mom walked in and she's like, "Vanessa, what are you doing?" And I was like, "You wouldn't understand." My mom is like, "It's 1:00 in the morning. Go back to sleep.
Get your ass in bed."
Oh, yes. Okay. Never have I ever fallen in love with my sworn enemy. He wasn't my sworn enemy when I fell in love with him, but now whenever Tim gets me sick, he is my sworn enemy.
That is true.
And I still love him. So does that count?
Yes, 1000%.
Great. All right, last one. Never have I ever found a long lost journal that explained everything.
No.
Nope. Sadly, no.
All my long lost journals are mildly embarrassing.
Fair.
Like, who are I?
That's all it is. Who are I, Mom?
I have been betrayed by my arch nemesis, who I also secretly love.
That's right. Basically, the book writes itself. The book writes itself.
I know.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you. So go play along with us on wherever we are, all the social medias.
We're everywhere.
Savor the Story Pod. That's that's who we are, and we are everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
Yes. Go tell all of your friends. Go have them join the club. Go comment and like all the things. Savor the Story Pod everywhere. Email, website, all the things. Just go do it.
Come on, we're tired of asking. Just
That's
do
right.
it.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
You're not gonna
Get out of here. Get out of here. Go.